What's up, people? Q here with Tech Rants, and today I'm basically going to be telling you if you should buy the iPhone SE in 2018. Let's talk about it. I want everybody to know that this is a different setup. I am shooting off of my laptop. It is an Acer laptop, and the reason why I'm doing it is because it has more tools for me to actually make better content. I do have a little bit of a lighting setup. Don't know how good you guys can see me. I hope that the audio quality is good. So we'll try this out for now. And if it completely sucks, then we'll go back to using the iPhone for recording. But for right now, we're going to try this, see how it works. Like I said, it just makes it easier in uploading videos. But we'll see how this goes. So, should you buy the iPhone SE in 2018? And I'll basically the answer for that simple answer is yes. Now let's go over some reasons why you might want to buy the iPhone SE in 2018 and why you might not want to. First of all, yes, the iPhone SE is discontinued. It is not listed on Apple's website. However, you can still find them on shelves at stores like Walmart, Amazon, Target, places like that, and you can get them at really good, decent prices. So, for example, you can get the iPhone SE unlocked at Walmart. Well, not at Walmart, on Amazon. I've seen for as cheap as like 179 bucks, which is still a good price. Then you go to places like Metro where you can get it actually for free. Not sure that deal is still going on, but I know they're definitely offering the iPhone 6s, but you can definitely still find some on the shelves. And it is a great pickup, and I'll give you a few reasons why. First of all, it is the only iPhone besides the 6S uh, that is going to be supported at least for the next year or two that still has the headphone jack. With the iPhone 7, Apple pretty much forced us to phase out the headphone jack. So, we were pretty much forced to follow in these footsteps that Apple wanted us to go in. Okay, so the SE and the 6S. Of course, you can still find the 6 here and there, but the 6S and the SE are the main ones that you can still find that definitely still have the headphone jack. The next reason is that it has the same internals as the iPhone 6S, but in a smaller package. You take a look at it. This is my iPhone. Don't know if you can see it because I'm actually using the iPhone to power the light. But this iPhone SE it's very small, but it has the same internals as the iPhone 6S. So the 6S has the A9 chip, 2 gigs of RAM, and it came in either 64, 16, 32, 64, or 128 gigabytes of storage. And the iPhone SE has that same thing going for it. A9 chip, 2 gigs of RAM, and they revised it in 2017 or last year, however, and made it available starting at 32 gigabytes, and it went all the way up to 128 gigabytes. So pretty good for that. Definitely. The only thing it does not have that the 6S does have is the better front-facing camera, and of course the 3D touch. Other than that, the iPhone SE can definitely hold its weight in the camera department, and 3D touch I think is just a gimmick in my personal opinion. But hey, that's just me. Third reason, of course, is basically, well, even though it is not an HD screen, from what I've been told, and with me being visually impaired, I can't give you a full on the analysis on that. But for the most part, Apple does not make horrible screens. So even though this screen is so small and so compact, it still looks fantastic. No doubt about it. One thing you cannot knock Apple for is their screens. I don't care what the circumstances is. So the next thing is the screen will still suffice and still do what it should do. Okay, the next thing is software updates. Now, of course, if we take a look at the iPhone 5S, the 5S is still receiving software updates, and we're on iOS 12. The iPhone 5S was released back in 2013. So with the iPhone SE, it came out in 2016, 2017 if you have a 32 gigabyte model. So it's pretty much, launched it's still going to be receiving software updates for at least another 3 to 4 years. Um, and now, will the software experience be as good? Well, we don't know. Apple has really surprised us in the past, and we like I said, we really don't know. So if you want a phone that's going to last you for the next 2 to 3 years, definitely the iPhone SE would do that, because I'm pretty sure that Apple will continue to give the SE updates for at least the next 2 to 3 years. And it is a very popular device, especially when you can get it at the prices that you can get it at this point. Okay, the next thing is that it's just a little powerhouse. It really is. It still has the headphone jack. The cameras are definitely wonderful, and it's just a wonderful device. It is a powerhouse. No matter, it's very small, but yet it is very powerful, and it basically just blazes through anything that you throw at it. No hiccups, no problems whatsoever. Okay, the next thing here, and probably the final thing that I can give you, I mean, of course, there's many more, but it still has Touch ID. Okay, starting with the iPhone 10, Apple has pretty much dismissed Touch ID. I don't know if it's gone forever, because there are rumors of Apple bringing it back in a, you know, um, and like an in-screen fingerprint sensor, but I honestly don't know. All we have to do is wait. But definitely, the iPhone SE still has the Touch ID. It is only the first generation. However, I find it to work 100% of the time. The only time I've seen it lagging is if, well, you have your fingers are a little wetter, a little greasy. But that's the case with most fingerprint sensors. Other than that, it's still a fast experience, and it will definitely get you in the phone with no problem. Now, a couple things that may steer people away from the SE is the fact that one, it has a small screen. We live in an era now where phones are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The smallest Android phone I currently have here is the Essential phone. Now, Essential phone is kind of small compared to, you look like the Note 9 and things of that nature, but the SE is real small. Um, the iPhone SE has the iPhone 5S body, and of course, when the 5S was released, phones were definitely getting bigger. However, it was a big step for Apple. And then now when you have phones like the iPhone XS Max and the XR, um, that has those bigger screens, you definitely, look at the SE and just like, wow, it's a little bitty baby. Okay. Okay, the next thing is the fact of, once again, it is discontinued. So the problem with buying this phone now is that, well, if something happens to it, more than likely you won't be able to get that SE again, because Apple has stopped production of it. If they still have some on their shelves, one thing, but for the most part, you probably won't be able to get much of a replacement. But, it is what it is. I've never had to file a claim with Apple, thank God, and but I don't know how the process may be. So the worst case scenario is, of course, you would have to pay for a new phone outside of your pocket, and that could be a very big burden, of course, especially with them forcing you to buy these new phones. Okay. Now, see, the thing is, I had named a whole bunch of reasons why you should buy the iPhone SE, but honestly, it's just basically going on. I really don't have many reasons why you shouldn't buy the iPhone SE. The reasons why you shouldn't buy the iPhone SE are very slim. There's a couple more that I could probably think of, but honestly, it's not worth mentioning, because the iPhone SE is still a relevant phone in 2018. And pretty much all Apple products are relevant, even if you buy it 2, 3 years later, because they're still going to get software updates, and for the most part, they're still going to hold their own in the performance department. So Apple does make solid products. You can't knock them for that. I just think that they're way too pricey, and they definitely could be giving customers more, especially now that they're not giving the dongle in the box, and the fact that they're not giving including the fast charger. Other than that, Apple makes performance phones that are just wonderful. So overall, should you buy the iPhone SE in 2018? Short answer is yes. So definitely look at all these positives, guys. Very powerful device, and definitely something that you should think about checking out. So if this is helpful, informative, or entertaining in any way, leave a like on the video. Comment down below what you guys think. Is this a phone you want to buy? Would you buy an iPhone SE? Why or why not? If you got any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely leave it. Subscribe to if you enjoy the content. and share. Tell your friends, all the good stuff. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.